Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today in this video we will take a look at this wireless headphone, and this is the Boat Rockerz 450. I bought this for about 1200 rupees during the sale from Amazon.in. So this is how the headphone came in a red colored box, and here you can see the Boat logo. Box, you can see some of the specification or some of the features given here. You can see HD sound. It comes with Bluetooth version 4.0 as you can see on the box. Adaptive ear cups. The speaker size or the driver size in this headphone is 40 millimeter, and the company is claiming about 8 hours of battery time, and we will do the test in our usage. At the back you can see a picture of Shikhar Dhawan. At the side you can see the Boat logo again. So without any further delay, let me just open it and see what we get in the box and see how it works and how to connect it with a cell phone. So easy to open. Once you get this out, you can flip it like this. So once you open it, you get to see this accessories. We'll take a look at in a second. Let me just get the earphone out. So to get the earphone out, all you have to do is basically take this out and take this wrapper out. There we go. So let me put all these things back in the box. There's nothing in the box left now, so let me keep the box aside and let's just focus on our project. Okay, so this is how the earphone look. As you can see, these are very squishy, very soft, velvet kind of a texture on the ear cups. Inside you can see your 40 millimeter speaker. It is adjustable. As you can see, both the sides are adjustable, and this is the maximum adjustment setting that you get. Let's compress it together. You also get the cushion for the top of your head. At the back you can see that you can fold it without any problem, so you can pretty much do like this and it becomes really portable to carry. To open it, all you have to do is bring it outside and then you can use it again without any problem. You can see on both these speakers you get the Boat logo, and here is Boat written as well. This finish on the body of the headphone is kind of a matte, smooth finish. It's not very slippery. So this is how pretty much the earphone looks. One thing that I am going to complain about this is because there is the buttons on this earphone are very smooth. So when you're hearing it, when you're wearing it, it's very difficult to differentiate between different buttons. Yeah, sometimes what I was doing was I was kind of clicking here and then here because I wasn't able to differentiate between the body of the headphone and the buttons. So once if you're using more than one headphone, then we will find it a little difficult. But if you're just using this one, your hands will get used to the different buttons. So the buttons could have been a little bigger and a little more outside the body. One other good thing about this headphone is that it also has your 3.5 millimeter jack. So if you run out of batteries, you can power this with the 3.5 millimeter cable that also comes in the box. Here is your power on LED. So this is how pretty much the body and the features on this headphones are. Here is also your micro USB charging port. So there we go. Now let's take a look at what we get in the box. Here is the packet that we got in the box, and let me just open it. So inside you will get a manual. Looks like a 1 year manufacturer warranty card, and also there is one pamphlet for different products from the Boat. So let's keep it aside and let's take a look at the charging cable. So you get a small not so good quality but decent, about 1 meter or a little less than that micro USB charging cable. So that's very common, and you will also get a very not so good quality. So this cable is not a very good quality. This is very flimsy, but this is, let me just show you what is the length of the cable. Okay, so the length of the auxiliary cable is about 1 meter long, but this is handy because once you run out of batteries inside your earphone, you can plug in this cable and continue listening to your headphones. Okay, so let's keep all the accessories on the side and let me show you how you can pair this headphone with the earphone. So here you can see that here are 3 buttons. As you can see, one is your plus button, the other is your pause play button. So you can see that the middle button is your pause play button. On the top, on the very right, you will see your plus button, and the very right you will see a minus button. To turn on the earphone, all you have to do is basically press the middle button for 3-4 seconds until you see the LED blinking. So let me just press it in. As you can see, the LED will start blinking now, and you will also hear the sound that it is ready to pair. So it is now blinking. So let me just bring my phone in and show you how to pair it. So you can see that the LED is now blinking. Here is my Redmi Note 7. Let me turn it on. On your phone, go to your Bluetooth setting, turn the Bluetooth on, and once the Bluetooth is on, press the Bluetooth button and you will see the Rockerz 450, as you can see, and on the side you can see the LED. Click on the Rockerz 450 and it will say pairing, and once it is paired, press the pair button, and you will also hear that the headphone will say that it is now connected to the Rockerz 450, and you will see the battery percentage and it will say connected. So at the moment the battery is about 60%, and this is how you can use pretty much anything. Now let me show you how you can change different settings inside the headphone. Okay, so as you can see, I have one of my YouTube videos playing from my YouTube playlist. Now this is how you can control your music or watching videos. So there are 3 buttons. The middle button is your pause play button. As you can see, at the moment the video is playing. To pause the video, I will have to press the pause button. Let me press it, pause button once, and as you can see the music is stopped. If I play the pause button again, the music or the video will continue start playing. To go to the previous track, all I will have to do is press the plus button for a couple of seconds. I'm pressing the plus button now, and it's changed to the previous video and it will start playing. If I want to go to the next track, I will press the minus button for a couple of seconds. Let me press the minus button, and it switched to the next track. And this is how you can control the playing music and the videos when using the headphone. Now let me show you how you can increase the volume of the earphone. To increase the volume, there are plus and minus button. To increase the volume, start tapping the plus button until you hear the headphone say maximum volume. So to decrease the volume, all you have to do is press the minus button, keep tapping it until you hear the minimum volume. So this is how you can control the music, the videos with the headphone, with the buttons that are present on the earphone. So let me listen to a couple of music tracks and spend some time with this earphone, and I will see you after at least 2 days. Okay, so now I've been using the headphone for about 3 days now, and about 3 days I have some opinions about this headphone. So starting with the audio quality, I think the audio quality and the loudness of this headphone was really good. When it comes to the wearing, it was really comfortable. When you will use it for the first time, I think it would be a little tight, but after using this for a couple of minutes you will get used to it. So when the first day I started using it, my ears started hurting after 15 minutes. After that I removed the headphone and started using them after 15 minutes, and then I was able to put it for longer times. So once you get used to it, it will be easier for you to wear them. So in the audio quality, there are mainly three points: the high section, the mid section, and the bass. So bass is very important. So the bass of this headphones was very good. I really like the bass on this headphone, so I think bass is probably the highlight of this headphone overall. Talking about the mid section, where you get your dialogues when someone is talking to the other person, or someone is talking to you into the camera, that comes under the mid section. The mid section is also really good. It is very clear, but sometimes bass is a little overpowering to my taste. But again, audio is very subjective. Your preference may vary. So again, audio is very different. If I like something, it's not necessary that you will like that too. Let's talk about the high section, which is the very when you hear very sharp notes, a very treble. The treble section of this of the headphone is also very good. It's also comparable to the mid section, but bass is the highlight of this headphone. Sometimes when there's very little volume in the treble, those sections of the treble are not easier to listen. Overall, I would give this headphone about 8 out of 10. and for the bass I would give this about 9 out of 10. So if I had the money and I wanted to buy this headphone again, I would definitely put my money into this. I bought this with my own money, so this is not a biased review. Now let's talk about the battery life. The company on the box claims that the batteries on this headphone will last you about 8 hours. In my testing, while listening to the headphone for at about 60 to 70% volume, I was able to get more than 8 hours, somewhere close to 10 hours without any problem. The headphone was really loud, so at 60 to 70% volume I did not have to increase the volume anymore. Let's talk about the call quality. I only talked to 2 people through the mic that's inside there, so you can see that there is a small hole which is your microphone. So if you are using the headphone and talking to some other person on the phone, the audio was clear, but I imagine that in a noisy environment it would be a problem. So I can't say anything about the mic just yet. I will have to use it a little more, but I will let you guys know in the comments after using this for a couple more days. Okay, so let's talk about the battery life. The battery life was very good, and the charging time, we will do the charging test in a second, because I've drained the headphones completely. And this is the cable that came in the box. This is you can use when the battery of the headphone is completely dead. Using the wire was much better, not much better, about a little better when using the Bluetooth, because wire transmits a very clean signal, and the wires are really a little powerful. Nothing can beat when you connect something with the wire. So there we go. This was my complete review of this Boat Rockerz 450 wireless Bluetooth headphones. I really like this headphone, and I would this headphones a thumbs up. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any question, you can put them in the comments, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Bye. Alright then, so the batteries of our headphone is completely dead now. So let's do the charging test and figure out how long this headphone takes to charge. So I've got the manual here, and as you can see in the manual, the charging time is given about, if the camera focuses, it's about 3.5 hours to 4.5 hours. Let's just see how long it takes in my test. So I'm using the charger of my Redmi Note 7. Let me just plug that inside a extension, turn that on. I'm using the cable that came in the package. So this is the cable that came in with the headphone. This is about half a meter long, a little longer than half a meter long. Let me just plug it in. So it's in, and if you look at the headphone, you will see that there is this micro USB charging port, and once we plug it in, you will see a LED glowing. So let me just plug it in. So it's plugged in, and here you can see a LED, and here is also your microphone. We'll talk about the microphone later. So let me just plug the extension on. You can see the red LED is glowing, and the red LED will stop glowing once the batteries are completely charged. So let me start a timer, and let's measure how long it takes to charge this headphone. So I've got my phone here. Let's start the timer. Let's see how long it takes to charge. Okay, so as you can see, the LED has stopped glowing, the red LED, and I forgot to check on time, but I believe that it was completely charged in about 1 hour 40 to 50 minutes, almost a little less than 2 hours. So this is the charging time of the Boat Rockerz 450.